Hello, I'm Professor Julio Rezende. I am one of the members of the mission 40th in the Mars Analog Research Station Habitat Marte. Are part of this crew Margarita Belali from Greece, Eduardo Paris Salazar from Mexico, Agnieszka Elvestowska from Poland, Davi Souza from Brazil, and also Victor Macedo from Brazil too. Today is May 26th, 2020, and then now we are doing a live from Habitat Marte, and then we will be recording this live. It's a live that will be showing some facilities of Habitat Marte. It's not a regular visit because we'll showing the outside of the research station. In regular situation, we will be using a complete spacesuit, analog spacesuit, but in this case, we will not be using the helmet and also the autonomous pulley system because we are our interest is just to show the Habitat Marte, and then I will leaving outside and going to front of the Habitat Marte. Here we have a kind of a board in my back. It's raining during the last night. Here I'm going far. In my left side, you can see a blue area. This area is the greenhouse that we expanded. Okay, if someone that is watching the transmission would be doing a photo, a print screen, I believe it's good to our records, something like this. I believe is useful. Okay, and then you can see the front of Habitat Marte. Now I'll be returning. Here also I'd like to show you what is our airlock here in my back. And then when we are leaving the Habitat Marte, we have our mission dog. Priscilla is the name of the dog. And then when we leave the Habitat Marte with the spacesuit, the analog spacesuit, we will leave through this area. It's a very confining environment. And then I will show you some parts of inside of Habitat Marte. Here we have the dining room, where sometimes we are doing some meetings too. We have an oven and also a refrigerator. And here in this area is okay, this is the door. Okay, we have 6 beds here inside. Okay, you can receive a crew from 6 persons here. And here in my back is the airlock. Okay, we have a small light here. It's very small, something like 4 square meters. The airlock. Okay. Then we have the restroom. The restroom, also the bath. Also, he is used to vest this spacesuit to be used in the extravehicular activities. We have a corridor. Is just a moment. Here we have a library. Okay, we can see we have also a 3D printer. We have some books like the one of the books here. You can see the new book of the Robert Subrin, one of the greatest research about Mars exploration, and also in this other area in my back is an area called the Mars Lab. Is where we keep a lot of tools and a lot of materials used in the Habitat Marte. And then yeah, this we are using all this building. One of the last areas is the storage. Then I will show the one of the areas. This in my back we have a door. This door was installed very recently, and from this door we are going from the Habitat Marte to the Green Lounge. Okay, the Green Lounge, and then in this Green Lounge we have the sewage treatment plant. And from Green Lounge, the Green Lounge is connected with the greenhouse. That the greenhouse is called biohabitat. Okay. In my back, you can see the sewage treatment plant. It's this kind of interlocked floor. Is something recent here, like 1 month ago, and then we are planning to introduce more plants in this area here, and also install a water tank here, a column of water tank, and then we'll be collecting the rainwater, to be used, to be consumed in Habitat Marte. Okay, and then here in my back we can see two persons. Duda lives here, is an employee here, and yeah, he can't look because he's helping the V. And then he had a problem here recently, and they are fixing the problem. The one of the legs enter in the soil, and then becomes unbalanced, and now they are fixing this problem. Okay, and then I just worried about the Wi-Fi. Here we have a kind of seeds plants, a seeds incubation. Okay, vertical seeds incubation plant. Here in my back you can see this is a system called DWC, deep water culture. We introduced this recently, and we are just doing a less adjustment. Okay, and then in the first moment the greenhouse was just infrastructure of 3 for 4 meters, 12 meters. I'm just worried about the internet location because I'm a little far from the Wi-Fi, but we can see the 6 full grow beds that we are cultivating food, and we did a renovation from the plants, and we are changing the plants cultivated here. Okay, and then we have a tank with water, with fish living there. Also in these systems we also have fish here inside, and then the poop of the fish, okay, will let the water more nutritive. This will be used to the plant's cultivation, and then part of the plant part of the roots connected with water, and then the water is with a nutritive solution, and then this is important to the operation of the aquaponic system and the process to help the plants have the elements to grow. Okay. David is very busy doing. I'd like to talk something, David. Here, kita. Okay, we are maybe would be not today be doing a big broadcasting because we need also to have a time to fix some problems here. But you can see, just to show you, in my back we have the a kind of cultivation process more traditional with soil, and the water is collected. The water is collected in these systems. We have banana, lettuce, tomatoes, eggplant, and other plants too.
I would present you some. I will come back to the biohabitat just a moment. Okay. So I will be fast because of the internet, but I would like to just to show you. So here, I don't know if Professor Julio already showed, this is the fish tank. It's really important to make some analysis related to water quality, like nitrate, ammonia, and also the pH and temperature of the water. And I also don't know if they already show you. This is the both sensors. Here we will have one, and then another one here. As you can see, they are in different levels to collect different positions of temperature. And for now, this sensors is not working. We have the control case that I will be also presenting you just really quick. But the idea is to build a new control and monitoring system of the quality of the farming environment. So we want to make one system that will measure and collect data from all the systems, the DWC, and with soil, we will be collecting the soil moisture, temperature of the whole biohabitat, and to see how is the development of each fruit production system. And it was just to present you. I would like to comment related to the maintenance that we are doing here. Really the most part of the activities, and we are this kind of maintenance. It's really necessary, and not even on Earth, but also in space. In the space, as I told you earlier, we need to live in the habitat to see what will happen and to see what are the directions and the procedures that we will be making. And this is really important to avoid risks. As I told you, the system is not operating well, and we need to fix it as fast as we can. That's why we came in here, and I will take now the control and monitoring case that I've built, just to show you some technical parts related to it. Just a moment. So this is the case. We have the display. This is the source of the system. We have like this to make to cooler a mini cooler to cooler the system, because we have like it's connected to the energy, and the idea is to make it working all day long to provide real-time data collection. I think this is really important for this kind of system of production system, because the plants need to monitor the plants of the growth of the plants, and also the quality of the water frequently. And I'll show you here. This is the okay. This is the Arduino. That's the microcontroller that I have told you, and it's like kind of a brain of the system, and we use coding to provide us some like guidelines for the system. Here we can collect it was built with the most part of the materials was recycled. It's also important for space habitats, this kind of materials recycling, and that I wasn't using anymore. And I just the Arduino and the technology that we needed to bought. And the system was this kind of system was planned to be in operation just for the biohabitat, the initial area that we had there. And also we have here like digital and analog pins that would allow us to collect not also temperature, humidity, but also here we have the pressure, pressure sensor, and collecting also data of the level of the tank, and also make the replacement of water. We have here to this part to allow this part here to allow us to activate some actuators like pumps and coolers too inside of the greenhouse. So as I told you, this was the first model. We are trying to make it better. We still have some it's necessary to make the real-time collection. We need to keep doing to stay monitoring, not here, because here it's we put in the system when we are doing the protocol, we are doing the routing, and the idea is to make it available for us, not even here but also in Natal, to allow us make some measurements and make some analysis to see if the system is working out well. So that's what I wanted to present you. I hope you have enjoyed. I don't know, I will ask Professor Julio, você já mostrou para eles o Mars Lab, as coisas? Okay. So Professor Julio already showed you all the station. I hope you have enjoyed. I would really like to some protocols that we made here, but I think our priority for now is to put the DWC system into operation. So it won't be possible for this time, but you are invited to join us in the next missions, if you want to see some protocols and if you want to see other guidelines that we are doing here. It will be a pleasure to present you the DWC system into operation. It will be really great. But thank you very much and enjoy the live. I hope you are enjoying the mission, and see you tomorrow. Bye. I will pass to Professor Julio, and thank you very much.
Thanks, David, for the collaboration, presenting the part of the research developed in Habitat Marte. Yeah, now you are open to more questions. If you have more question about if you need to clarify some points that we had presented. Yeah, and then I was talking today that we have two challenge to the next weeks, maybe in 2 weeks. In the first 2 weeks of June of 2020, we'll be installing a water tank and also a hydrometer, because we are doing trying to let Habitat Marte separated from the other area of the rural property in terms of water supply. And then we collect the water, and then we will carry the water to this water tank, and then we will be using the hydrometer to count how many liters will be consumed by each mission, or how many liters of water will be consumed by day, and try to see some comparisons between each mission, to see one mission was consuming more water than when comparing with other mission, and try to do some try to reflect about it, because sometimes if you have a hotter day, the people would like to take more showers and consuming more water. And then it's very important we try to develop some reflections about this, about the water consumption. And then this is maybe more 15 days or 20 days we'll be installing this water tank separation, and also only consume the water collected from the rain in this moment. And then this is one of the innovations that will be operating in the next days here. Yeah. Yes, this is what I'd like to present to you. And maybe if you have more questions, I'll be also clarifying. It's also saying that the time of meeting is just to finish. It's only more 5 minutes now. And then I'm able to answer some questions. Eduardo?
Yes, well, thank you very much for the visit, for the information you have given to us. Well, I am very curious about a 3D printer. Which model is it, and what kind of materials are you using to print your models?
It's a material called PLA. PLA.
Perfect.
PLA, yeah. Yeah, but now it's maybe one of the possible uses of the 3D printer. We are searching to trying to build a new kind of spacesuit. The spacesuits will be based in new kind of backpack. This backpack will have some element of refrigeration inside, and then will be interesting to produce some pieces that will be used in the spacesuit. And then this is one of the possible uses. But I'm looking also the other possibilities too of the use of the spacesuit. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. Yeah, Margarita, do you have a question?
For now, I don't know. Maybe about the system. I would like to see it from to come there and see how it works. All of this.
Mhm.
Are you hearing me?
Yeah.
Do you hear me? Okay. Yes, and also I would like to make a question about the system with the fish water. You take every day.
Okay, the fish water.
Yes, you take every day some measurements about ammonia, temperature of the water.
Mainly one time a week. One time a week we collecting the parameters of water quality. Yeah, and then doing some adaptations or some adjustments from the when you see the results, and always trying to have a good quality of water, because if you don't have a good quality of water, we can some fish would be dying or suffering in the water tanks. And then I need to keep a good quality of water to also to the health of the fish, and also to the good operation of the system. Sometimes we can see one of the problems that we have a employee here, he lives in the rural property. His name is Duda. But sometimes we think that sometimes he's adding more ration to the fish than necessary, and then the water becomes sometimes with more food than necessary. And then in this case we are wasting resources, and sometimes we also bring some possible risks to the water quality. Okay, and then this is one of our worries about. And then Zui said that we have less than 1 minute, and I'd like to thank your attention. Okay, thanks so much for the attention. And maybe we would be finishing now our time. Okay, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you
Thank
tomorrow.
you.
See you.
See you.
Thank you.